Alright guys, I am back. This is my video review for the 27th of the 4th, 2013. Now, I thought this was a good show. I thought it was better than last week. I thought last week was appalling. It was bad. But this week's show was a great show, I thought. So the show starts, the matches I thought was good. I thought we had a great Dean Ambrose and Kofi match for the US title. A good Team Hell No versus Shield match, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and a great Team No Skulls versus Orton and Sheamus. And I thought, what other match did I thought? I thought Del Rio and Big E was good, and I thought what's that other match I said? Another match I thought was good was Curtis Axel versus John Cena. So it starts off with John Cena cutting a promo. It starts off with Cena cutting a promo. He says that 8 nights ago at Extreme Rules, there was a last man standing match. He says that there was controversy. Cena says that he deserves the WWE title. Not Rio. I think Ryback really deserves the title. Really, not Cena. Is it? I think it's that. I don't know. Then Ryback. He says that at Payback. He says that Payback is going to be 3 stages of hell match. It's going to be a lumberjack match, a tables match, and a ambulance match. Now, I'm not a fan of lumberjack matches. I hate lumberjack matches. Cena could have picked anything, like, I don't know, maybe a cell match. But why did you pick a lumberjack match? All what happens in a lumberjack match is the heels beat up the baby faces. That's it. They brawl around the ring. That's all a lumberjack match is. So I don't know why Cena picked that. The second stage he said was a tables match, and the third stage is going to be a ambulance match. So yeah, then Ryback comes out. He says that he drove Cena through the board like at Extreme Rules. He said that say hello to Lucifer, say hello to Lucifer and Satan. He says that, and say hello to Ryback. I love these promos from Ryback. Ryback is really improving on his mic work as well, so I'm really impressed with Ryback. With his promo here tonight, I thought it was, last night. Don't do this on Tuesday, but I thought this was a good promo from Ryback. Probably his best ones yet. Just still a bit weird and wacky and stuff like that, but it's it's better than some people on the mic right now in WWE. Then Heyman comes out. Heyman challenges John Cena. He says that wait a minute. He said challenged Cena to a match tonight. He says it's going to be Cena versus Curtis Axel tonight. Cena accepts. So the first match tonight is we do get a Bret Hart chant as well here, so that's quite good. There's Memorial Day yesterday as well, guys. I did forget about that as well. So the first match tonight was Del Rio versus Big E. This was a good match here. Big E counters the armbar, then AJ takes off the top turnbuckle, then Big E blocks another armbar, then Del Rio hits then he throws Big E into the exposed turnbuckle, then Big E lands back, he gets the cover, and then he falls back, Big E, and then Del Rio gets the win. So it was a good match here, I thought. Bret Hart was your segment. Daniel Bryan's backstage. He says that Daniel Bryan says that he's the weak. Daniel Bryan says that he's the weak link. Kane says that they have a tag title match tonight against the Shield. Bret Hart says that Team Hell No the best tag team out there, and he says that Bret says that Bryan is a Bret says that D. Bryan is a great wrestler. So second match tonight is US title on the line, Kofi versus Dean Ambrose. I actually like this match. This was a great match, I thought. I'm a big fan of Dean Ambrose, and I hope people backstage, like people like Triple H and like Vince as well, see this, and hopefully they push him up to the main event scene after he has his first singles championship run. But Kofi tries to go for a dive, but he tries to go for a dive. Dean Ambrose Kofi hits his head on the steps. Ambrose hits throws Kofi into the steps. Then Kofi tries to go for a Toby Pirates. He ducks it. Dean Ambrose hits the DDT move for the win. That was a good match. That real good match that was. And then the Shield come out, they attack Kofi, and then Team Hell No come out, and the third match tonight is tag team titles on the line. Shield members Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns versus Team Hell No. This was a great match here. I thought the Dean Ambrose and Kofi match was good, but I thought this was a really good match, good tag match here. Seth Rollins has Bryan in the surfboard. Bryan counters that, and then Kane gets a hot tag. Then he does it. If he punches, if he uppercuts and stuff, and then D. Bryan is trying to trying to hit Roman Reigns with a high knee, and Reigns hits him with a spear. Then Rollins comes off the top rope, and then he hits Kane with a high knee. So that was a good match. I enjoyed that match, and I'm glad that the Shield won the match. I didn't want them to go out to Team Hell No, because I want Daniel Bryan and Kane to break up as a team, so then so we can have Daniel Bryan and Kane feud, maybe at Payback or something like that. And then we see a medical update we see an update on Triple H's injuries. Cole says that Triple H will be on Raw next week. He said that he had a concussion, and I know. I did hear something on the wrestling website. I think this was Bleacher's Report or something. They did say that WWE might be banning concussions. So this is a really good thing for WWE, because because of the serious concussions that Dolph and Triple H had. So this is a good thing. Is they're trying to ban concussions, trying not make like people like Dolph and Triple H have concussions, or any wrestlers having concussions in WWE. It's good, trying to because if you have a concussion, you could maybe die, or maybe you could maybe lose your memory. It's stumbling today. You can maybe lose memory, or you could maybe die with a concussion. It's like one of those things that concussions that are not very nice to have. So fifth match of the night is hold on a minute, did I miss the page? I think I missed the page. Hold on. Yeah, I missed the page. So Miz comes out. The fans can vote if they want Miz to be a ring announcer, a commentator, or a special ref. They vote special ref. So the fourth match tonight is Barrett versus Fandango. This is a good match here. Miz is taking off Fandango, who's like tangled up on the ropes. Then Barrett pushes Miz because he didn't move out Barrett's way. Then Miz gets pissed off, so then he hits this skull crush behind Barrett. Fandango gets the win, and then after the match, Miz boots Fandango in the head, and then Summer Rae falls on Fandango, and then he counts 3. So so it probably looks like a payback. It's probably going to be a triple threat. Barrett defending against Fandango and Miz. Segment between HBK tells Cena, "Do you want to do this?" He says that Cena and Triple H never listen. Cena says that HBK never listens, and then we hear I don't know if anybody else heard this, but I heard a "You screw Brett" chant. But yeah, a "You screw Brett" chant. How many years was that? That was 16 years ago, and they're still chanting Brett's "You screw Brett" chants at HBK. It was 16 years ago. You gotta let things go. It was 16 years ago. But Fifth match tonight was Tons of Funk versus 3MB. 3MB, I don't know. It's like this app stuff on the app. I think it was Natalia's birthday, and they had this cake. 3MB wanted a piece of the cake, but Drew throws it in Hornswoggle's face. So anyway, Collie chops Drew McIntyre, and then he gets hit with a I think it was a chop, and then Brawlers hits the splash for the win. It was an okay match. It wasn't bad or anything. Segment is a highlight. We see a segment between Jericho. It's the highlight reel. His guest on the highlight reel is Paul Heyman. Jericho asks him, oh wait a minute. Heyman says that he gave Jericho his first break in wrestling. He says that Jericho Wait a minute. Jericho asked Heyman. Jericho asked Heyman about Punk. Jericho, he says that he wants to challenge. He says, how can Punk say that he's best in the call himself the best in the world if he's sitting at home for 6 weeks? Which is true. I mean, he's been at home 6 weeks. I hope so. It's a payback. The announcement is going to be Jericho versus Punk at Payback, and I hope this feud continues probably till SummerSlam, maybe till Night of Champions, something like that. And you know, I think they probably rushed Punk a bit too. I don't know, a bit. You know, they've rushed him back a bit too much. You know, here. I mean, at Payback, I hope they should have left until SummerSlam and let him return at SummerSlam. But you know, they're bringing him back a bit early. So it kind of looks like CM Punk staying heel. I thought he was going to turn face, but I hope CM Punk stays heel, then Jericho could stay face then, and then so they can feud properly then. So anyway, Heyman accepts the match for them at Payback. Oh yeah, that was it really. So this was a long segment though by Jericho and Heyman. The 6 match tonight was a tag team match. Natalya and Caitlyn versus the Bellas. The Bellas get the win by Caitlyn spears one of the Bellas, and then she wants to spear the other Bella, but she ducks out the way, and she hits Natalya by accident, and then the Bellas get the cover for the win, so they get the win. It was an okay match. It was a typical Divas match. That's all you get, a typical Divas match. Segment between Bret Hart. Bret tells Curtis Axel that he should he should get rid of Heyman. Curtis Axel says that he beat Triple H last week. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I didn't turn the page there. Seventh match tonight is Sheamus and Orton versus Team World Scholars. Sheamus clubs Damien's chest and then he hits a high knee. Then I don't know, was it Cody? I think it's Cody. Anyway, Orton punches Cody in the top turnbuckle. Then tells you Sheamus hits a bro kick for the win on Damien for the win. So it kind of looks like at Payback we're probably gonna have Team of Scholars, Damien versus Sheamus and Cody versus Orton. The 8th match tonight was Curtis Axel versus John Cena. Curtis Axel dominated most of this match, but the announcers had to say, obviously, that it was Cena's injuries. Obviously, they didn't, they had to put it over Cena's injuries. Anyway, Cena hears this ambulance arriving, so anyway, he runs out the ring, he opens the door, and there's nobody there. So it must have been a ghost driving this ambulance. And I was talking with ENC98 about who was driving this ambulance, and he said it was Hornswoggle. Now, that's what he thought, but yeah, maybe it was, he is that small, he can hide and stuff, so yeah. But anyway, I don't know who the hell is driving that ambulance. I don't know who is driving that ambulance. But anyway, Ryback comes out and attacks him. He tries to throw him through the board again, like he did at Extreme Rules. Then Cena tries to hit him with AA. He throws Cena off the ramp. Then that's how we ended Raw, really. Ended with a brawl. This Raw was good. I really enjoyed this Raw. So the Sheamus Orton match was good versus Team of Scholars match was good. The Dean Ambrose and Kofi match was good. The Big E versus Kofi match was good. Wait, Big E versus Del Rio was good. And Kofi versus Dean Ambrose was good. And the Shield match, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns versus Team Honda was good. So that was my review of this week's Raw. What do you guys think? That was my review of. So that was my Raw review for the 27th for the 5th, 2013. What do you guys think? Leave a comment in the comment section below, guys. Thanks for watching. Brag out.